Hello everybody, welcome back to an episode of Stella, Sora. Last episode I think we did the Nova Time story with revolving around Ridge. Now we're up to a new event story, the Winter's Requiem. This is my second attempt at recording this fucking event because I had recorded the whole fucking story, but for whatever before I recorded, my OBS had updates, and probably because of that fucking updates, my mic settings got all fucked up. So none of my voice audio was captured when I first made the initial recording of that of the story. So we're back with round 2. I gotta go through the whole fucking story again. God fucking damn it. Oh, that was a waste of an hour on my part. Son of a bitch. That wasn't even an hour. That was like 2 hours I wasted. I'm mad. As you can, it's probably can tell. I'm a little mad. I'm a little annoyed. Son of a bitch. Oh god. But we're here. We got voice audio this time. Let's check out Winter's Requiem, round 2. Here we go. Let's check this out again. Son of a bitch. Can't believe that shit happened. I debated whether or not I was actually going to redo this or not. I heavily debated that, but I decided, fuck it. Might as well suffer with it. Do it again. Anyway, no more bitching and moaning. Let's try. Let's get back in. Let's get into this. Cold. So cold. Can't feel my limbs anymore. My mind has drifted into the fog. My enemy is closing in. I have no one to cover my back. Guess they finally found me. A sharp blade stands before me. A voice inside promised me that if I take it, the pain will end. Seize it, and then strike down those who dare defy the tyrant. It's exactly what they deserve. Power. I need power. Absolute, overwhelming power to bring the world to its knees. Tyrant, no! Do not touch that cursed weapon. Wake up from this nightmare. The true enemy is... Oh? Fly back with us. You know, sleeping in this cold is a great way to die. Without a heating artifact, you'd freeze solid inside this carriage. Or did you seriously rush to the north without doing any homework? Carriage? The north? My head is spinning. Or am I? I'd try to sit up, but the weight of my shoulder pins me down. Wait. Still don't get that part. My deadline is... What's going on? Why am I in a carriage with these two? Who is she? She's a client for this commission. Have you forgotten already? Client? Right, it's a commission heading the north. Ugh, my head feels heavy. Can't think straight. You look pale. Want some water? Thanks, but my friends must have packed a bottle for me before I left. Should be right here. Just guided by memory, I felt feeling around until my fingers finally brushed against the bottle behind me. Here it is, my Huh? What even is this? That looks like WD-40. You can't drink that. I'm sorry to say this. A few weeks earlier. Here and there. Pretty nasty damage. But hey, swap the broken bits for new ones and it's problem solved. Easy fix. The local model is accessible again. We can wish for the parts we need. But we need a ton of them, which means we're stuck here for the long haul. Can't take new commissions. Finding and fixing cars aren't exactly my strengths. Perhaps I could make myself useful in other ways. While you're making handle the repairs, I'll run some simple commissions too. On your own, boss? Don't worry, I'll see the job to take brains, not brawn. You know how those go. I guess, but still. As long as it's not on a combat gig, it's fine. You know how capable boss is, alright, Iris? Alright. Counting on you then, boss. Good luck, boss. Do the repairs to us. We'll have the Lucky Oasis back in tip-top shape before you know it. Right. Better get going. I'll head to the trucker association and see if anything suits me. Wait up, boss. Catch. Whoa, got it. It's pep juice. Good for the nerves. If you run into trouble, take a sip and you'll be fine. I prefer to stay out of trouble, but thanks, Noya. See ya. And off she go. I really hope this works out. Don't sweat it, Iris. Boss can handle it. I know, but I still can't shake this bad feeling. Weird. Someone see my rust remover. It was right here. It was right here a minute ago. Didn't you leave it by the toolbox earlier? I did, but I turned my back for 1 second. Imagine it became pep juice. Oh, that's mine. Perfect timing. I'm parched. Wait, didn't I just give that to boss? Why is it sitting over here? Noya, please tell me you didn't just blindly fill the first thing you grabbed. Huh? I'm so sorry, boss! Why did you chase after her? She's still in the city. Okay, never mind. I guess we're not gonna do that. I headed to the truck association solo to find work, but total bust. Forget about regular commissions. I can't even find a stray cat to rescue. This is bad. I talked a pretty good big game back there. I'm striking out here. Maybe I should try my luck with the Gold District. Ugh. I'm sorry. Are you okay? Fine. That was my fault. Too busy scanning the crowd for someone. I didn't watch my step. Oh my! Now they got a good look. You're the tyrant, aren't you? Just the person I need. Pardon my matters. I'm Etta, a researcher from the Eye of Grace. Eye of Grace. Canis mentioned them. You're the intellectual unit, the absolute peak of academia and research on this continent. What does the Eye of Grace want with me? I have a commission for you, actually, but it's crowded here. Let's speak somewhere private. This should work. My apologies, but this involves classified intel. We need to keep this strictly between us. Understood? I'm listening. Over here in the northern city, Nocturne Eterna stored its monolith, snuffing on its light. The city's been abandoned ever since. I've only read about it in books. You likely encountered the culprit yourself, responsible. Nocturne Eterna on the Swan poster. Remember that? That's her? I knew it. You recognize her. We recently received reports that North Sign's at Monolith's sun reactivated. We're sending an expedition to investigate, but we need a consultant. Someone with first-hand experience dealing with the Nocturne Eterna. So that's why you're here. But isn't Northstein a massive trek from here? Rest assured, the Eye of Grace covers all expenses. Besides, it's a routine investigation, no danger involved. Lucky Oasis repairs are going to take a while, and suitable jobs are hard to come by right now. Got it. Count me in. I'll help with the investigation. Really? Thank you so much. I feel a lot safer knowing the tyrant is coming with us. On one condition, though. I need half the commission paid up front to my guild. It's a long trip, and I want to make sure they're covered while I'm gone. No problem. The funds from the Eye of Grace will reach them by tomorrow. Oh, actually, there is one more thing. Excuse me. I couldn't help but overhear you mention the Nocturne Eterna. We're heading to the northern city. I'm coming too. Ugh. Okay, I think I've got the handle on everything that's happened. That sleeping girl is Etta from the Eye of Grace, and this woman, she claims to be a sentinel at dawn who tracks Nocturne Eterna. Your Wraith. I don't remember her dressing like this. By the look of it, you're starting to remember. You've been in rough shape since we got here. Passed out a few times, actually. My ears are ringing. I'll be okay. Follow my lead. Breathe in and out. Open up your chest, study your breathing. Huh, that actually worked. The dizziness is gone. No more ringing, too. Typical reaction for a first-timer in Northstein. It just hits you harder than most. Sorry to press you the moment you wake up. I need to know. You said you knew the nocturne turn on those wanted posters. Is that true? I mean, Aloria? Well, the thing is... What was that? Stellaroids? What are they doing out here? Tyron, are you hurt? Where did a storm like this come from? Get back, you lot! Oop. She's built! I'll handle them. Let me help too. Sorry, I'm counting on you. Wait, what is with that outfit? Save the questions. We've got problems to deal with first. Oh boy. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Killed him. All dead. What's funny about her is her weapon is an actual gun blade. That's the last one. Quite the bunch. Good work. Everyone in one piece. I appreciate the concern, Tyrant. I'm fine. I'm sure the rate can hold her own. Glad to hear it. But bad news. Carriage and driver are gone. Can't blame him. Truckers might be used to this, but an ordinary person running away is the only natural reaction when he's seen stellaroids. No matter. Nolan City is close. If we leave now, we will reach its Ash District by nightfall. Civilian? He was sent by the Eye of Grace. Trucker or not, he should have been professional. We're reading too much into this. Hey, you there! Is everyone safe? Hey, what are you doing here? Miss Edda, we were on patrol when we heard the sounds. A battle over here, so we rushed over. Ran into some stellaroids in the way. Don't worry, we took care of them. Why are the stellaroids outside the monolith? Was there a meltdown? Yes, since the reboot there have been multiple minor meltdowns. Thank goodness you're all unharmed. Thank you all for your hard work. I'm just glad everyone's safe. A rebooted monolith, sudden meltdowns, and Nocturne Eterna. Tyrant, is something on your mind? I remember Aloria, that Nocturne Eterna agent. Back in Amora, she used a specific spell to force a meltdown. Are you suggesting Nocturne Eterna has already infiltrated the northern city? Just a theory. Monolith didn't manage long enough to trigger a meltdown on its own. I see. That hadn't occurred to me. I promise you a safe investigation. My sincerest apologies. It was unexpected. Not your fault, so no need to apologize. Let's just focus on getting to the northern city. Right. Follow us. We got here a few days ago and set up camps in the Ash District. Nocturne Eterna. Did they really come back? Well, we try to investigate for a while, reaching our destination just as night falls. This is in ruins. We're here. Welcome to the city humanity left behind. There's nothing left of it. It's total ruins. Looks like the aftermath of an apocalypse. I've never seen anything like it. The city was abandoned when the mall went down. Years of neglect left unrecognizable. One of the most durable artifacts still work. Tens of thousands lived here once. It was the biggest city in the north. Rumor has it their forging skills were top tier. It snagged and quite a lot of ores from the Greece Imperium. Those skills were eventually scattered across Nova upon the departing citizens. By now, they may well be lost to time. Not really. Many citizens were taken in by the Greece Imperium, and their skills have been preserved as well. I've also heard that the talents here were targeted by the Greece Imperium long ago, back when the monolith was still bright. As expected of Miss Etta, you certainly know the Greece Imperium better than most. You flatter me. You should keep moving. The warming spell in Tyrant's clothes is fading. Warming spell? Not to mention it, I haven't felt help the cold at all. Is that why? Precisely. You are vital to this operation, Tyrant. I'll do whatever it takes to keep you safe and healthy. It wouldn't be good if you caught a cold. Phew. I wonder how I feel all warm and toasty. The magic's been pretty handy, but there shouldn't be someone here wearing even less than I am. I remember her wearing a coat on the train, and now she's taking it off after the fights. You were in a carriage, not a train. There's a clear difference between the two. Hey, we're back! We brought the rest of them. Good work, everyone. Let's get dinner warmed up. I didn't expect to find a building this intact out in the middle of nowhere. They went ahead to scout ahead to set up a base. We need this foothold to keep the investigation running smoothly. We tied up and arranged essentials. Make yourselves at home. We'll be stationed here for a few days. Huh? A short one meal. Miss Ada, did we pick up an extra guest? My apologies, something came up on the road and I didn't have time to radio ahead. Actually, perfect timing. Let me introduce our special consultant, Tyrant. She has made contact with the Nocturne Eterna. Not many people have that kind of experience. Wait, the boss? The one who stayed to Moore and Filet, and runs a company and has a staff of only beautiful girls? Hold on. Leaving aside the first part. Where'd you hear that last bit? I mean, she's not wrong. The witch's report on Scarlet Knight's media, obviously. Of course it's her. God damn you, Mystique. And this is our new edition. Wraith. We were ambushed by Stellaroids on the way here. She took out most of them all on her own. Wraith? Right, I'm Wraith. My specialty is hunting down members of Nocturne Eterna. Sorry, were you asleep? You looked a little out of it. I wasn't sleeping, I was thinking. Meeting so many people takes time to process. You were definitely asleep. By the way, who are you again? What are you talking about? I'm Etta. We were just in the same carriage. So it was you who rode the carriage with me earlier. If she's Etta and you're also unharmed, the process of elimination makes you Stella. That is a very strange way to recognize people. Huh. Don't tell me we're the only two people you can actually identify. Not at all. I know Axe, Longsword, Mage pretty well. Impressive, right? Axe, Longsword, and Mage. Identify people by their gear. Correct. A weapon and how it's wielded reflects the owner's soul. Easy to track than a face. Is it? I don't know about that. Like that old loon saying, handwriting reveals the character? Something like that. Take Axe and Longsword. The blades are identical and bear identical claw marks. The two of you must be teammates. And Mage, you were born left-handed, but an injury forced you to switch hands. Wow, incredible. That's fascinating, like detective work. Hey, how about me? No weapon, sure, but you saw me fight. Take that! Now you have nowhere left to run. Be gone! It's a blur. I was too busy protecting Southside and neutralizing threats. I do recall that you're a skilled fighter, but you shot it every time you attacked. It's kind of loud. That's my signature style. Quit being so critical. Moving on, since we're all acquainted, let me reiterate our objective. We're here to investigate the monolith's reboot and figure out why Nocturne Eterna has surfaced in this area. Nocturne Eterna left the city in shambles years ago, but recent monolith anomalies suggest they might still be lurking around. That's why we're pairing up. Stay sharp as we scout the city for any signs of the return. As for the teams, I'll partner up with Tyrant and I'm taking Stella. She possesses zero combat ability, and I'm the logical choice for an escort. Fine. I'm with the Axe guy, and Miss Longsword takes the Mage Girl. She just roll with those nicknames? Is she trying to simplify things for Wraith? But in exchange, I get to pick our patrol routes. Acceptable. Everyone get some sleep. We're all exhausted. Real work starts tomorrow. Oh, and Tyrant, this room is yours. We've already prepared the bed. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate the help. See you in the morning. Aren't you going to your room? This is where I rest. Oh, but this is my room. Oh, do you want to swap? I don't mind. No, we're sharing this room. What? Was I unclear? I meant, for the next few days, we're sleeping together. Why is this happening? Why not? Why wouldn't you want to sleep with her? I meant for the next few days we're sleeping together. That's all there is to it. Why are you so shocked? It's only natural to be shocked. Could you at least tell me why? The monolith has rebooted. Nocturne Eterna could be nearby, applying another sabotage. I need to secure your safety 24/7. Are you worried about the sleeping arrangement? Don't worry, I sleep better sitting up. I want to take your bed. That's not really what I was worried about. Well, whatever. If you don't mind, I guess I don't either. Then what were you worried about? Is there something else? No, nothing. Just drop it. It's getting late. Let's get to some sleep. Rest easy. I'll keep watch. Feels heavy. Something's weighing me down. Ray's coat? Did she tuck me in? How does a coat weigh you down? Strange, she left without her coat. Where could she go at this hour? Footprints? Looks like she hid out of camp. Under the faint moonlight, I followed her tracks to a clearing near our camp. As if reading the room, a crooked street lamp flickers on, lighting the figure at the path's end. How did this place end up like this? Bathed in that light, she seems more solitary now than she did by day. What are you doing out here? I thought you were keeping watch over me. I am on watch, but that doesn't require me to stay by your bedside the entire night. Relax, I rigged the room with the defensive wards for Nocturne Eterna. If we get close, they'll be riddled with holes. Sounds dangerous. Did you factor my safety into that setup? Guess that detail slipped my mind. Aren't those wards even more dangerous than Nocturne Eterna? Just kidding, I just rigged up basic alarms that make noise if anyone breaks in. I'm just patrolling nearby, be back in a flash if needed. I can take you for the joking type. I have a sense of humor, you know, though it's gotten a bit rusty. Since getting to the city of 1,000 monoliths, I've mostly kept to myself. Being here reminds me of the old days with my team. Putting me in a nostalgic mood, I guess. Under the lamp's glow, I noticed a unique badge she's clutching to. Said getting to him more, yet you know this place inside out. Does that mean? Did I never mention it? Northern City is my home. Dawn City was once as prosperous as any other city. Raised in this harsh climate, Northerners revere strength, and more importantly, unity. We hunted together, climbed the monolith together, and to support the goal, we used our wishes to offer artifacts that gave us warmth. But a few years ago, the monolith went dark. The people here had no choice but to abandon the city. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to drag up bad memories. Don't be. Northerners are tougher than you think. You may have left, but we'll rebuild somewhere else. Is this your rush time back? Yes, when the monolith went dark, we fled in haste and never returned. I swore an oath. I have to stop that tragedy from happening again. And find out what happened with the monolith. My grandfather backed my decision, so with that resolve, I traveled to the city of 1,000 monoliths alone. Later, I joined the Sentinel of Dawn and learned about the Nocturne Eterna. Fanatics destroying the monoliths everywhere. I see. No wonder you're so fixated on them. Speaking of which, I shouldn't have suspected you back in the carriage. I'm sorry. Suspected me? Why? In the city of 1,000 monoliths, I spotted a Nocturne Eterna tailing you. Assuming you were their insider. Was it Cosette? God damn you, Cosette. But after watching you for a while, I realized I was wrong. It's called a misunderstanding. Huh? A Nocturne Eterna was tailing me. Just get a good look at them. Wraith, what's wrong? I'm sorry, I was just thinking. I don't think I actually saw her face. She wasn't carrying any weapons, so I can't recall the specifics. Her pale skin, characteristics of the band, the white pointed horns atop her head were proof enough that she was a member of Nocturne Eterna. Nocturne Eterna traits. Loria's skin is pale, sure, but she doesn't have any white horns. Doesn't matter, even if they do show up, I can handle them. Instead of fearing unseen enemies, better get a good night's sleep now. Prepare for tomorrow. Come on, let's head back to our room. You're right, it's freezing out here. Let's go quietly so we don't wake up the others. No problem, I'm a pro at this. Could it be you always sneak into people's rooms while they're asleep? That's a nice one, but no. I used to sneak into the battle hunting grounds at night for archery practice. Usually I wouldn't make it back until around noon, or until around now. Ran into a real monster once. It scared me stiff. Couldn't even pull the trigger. Then what? How'd you get out of there alive? A passing girl saved my skin. Her magic was insane. Dropped the beast in a single shot. Never saw her again though. I asked around everywhere, but nobody knew a thing. Most folks back home rely on steel. You'd think a mage would stand out. If I ever run into her again, I just want to thank her properly. Wraith, did you sneak out tonight hoping you'd bump into her at this hour that you did back then? I'm not that sentimental. I was actually looking for something to polish this, but all I dug up were some grimy rags. Wraith pulls out the badge I noticed earlier. I had this on me since I left home, but the humidity down south is no joke. It's in pretty rough shape now. Oh, I've got an idea. I have the perfect thing for that. WD-40! Isn't it the drink you pulled out in the carriage? Just trust me, I'll strip the rust off. It's all shiny now! And done! Look, the rust is completely gone. Whoa, it's exactly like it used to. What kind of artifact is this? Rust remover. Rare but handy. Remember my guild wish this stuff all the time. But if it's that precious, are you sure you want me to waste it on this? Of course. It means a lot to you, hasn't it? If my friends were staying here instead of me, I know they'd want to make the exact same choice. Sounds like you have an amazing team. Thank you. I won't forget this favor. Alright, time to say goodnight. Alright, night. See you tomorrow. Time to go to bed. To roasting. This warming spell is still going on strong in these clothes. They put her coat on me again? She's the one who needs to worry about the cold. Cold. I appreciate the thought, but you need this more than I do. Good night, Wraith. Not that noise. Huh. I just put that back on you. Huh. She's actually a restless sleeper. Grandpa, I want ice cream. I think she's having a sweet dream. Best it'll ever be. And so, my first night in Northstein, I barely got a wink. I don't know. She got one of those people. Oh, boy. Grace, refilled. There, that'll keep the warming spell running another day. Thanks, Etta. Appreciate the extra effort. Don't mention it, it's the least I can do. Tyrant, we should get moving. Stay safe. If you spot Nocturne return us, retreat immediately. We're only here to scout the monolith. Don't be a hero. Patrol covers the East District. After that, we hit. You look pale. Rough night? Well, about that. Silence is gold and all, but got days at work ahead. I need the rest. I just tell her. Actually, about last night. Huh. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Hence the lack of sleep. I see. My apologies. I didn't mean to trouble you. As long as you're not sick, it's fine, but aren't you freezing? My body's different. No nurse can handle cold well, but my tolerance is higher than even for them. The trade-off is I overheat easily. I took off my coat during combat because it got too hot in the carriage. Last night was probably the same situation. I didn't realize I was keeping you up. I'm truly sorry. Don't sweat it. Having you close action makes me feel safer. Knowing I won't get ambushed by the Nocturne turn takes the load off. I'll sleep like a rock tonight. That wraps up our scouting here. Let's move on to the next... What's wrong? I hear that? Strange whistling. Doesn't sound like this blizzard. More like... Tracing the sound, we found our way to the depths beneath the city. I had no idea there was a cavern this massive underground. You lived here for quite a while, haven't you? You never heard about it? No, I knew the outskirts were riddled with mines, but this doesn't look like one. It feels more like a natural formation. The whistling you heard seems to be coming from just ahead. Yeah, it's blowing right out of this fissure. The passage is too tight. Can't get a clear look inside. I think I can squeeze through. Scout ahead. Be careful. Holler if anything happens. I'll be right behind you. That's reliable, but with her figure, is she actually going to fit? Probably not. This cave shows many signs of human activity. Looks like there's something paint on the wall over there. Whoa! Not turn to ambush? Hold on, I'm coming. Oh, I'm good. I just tripped. What is this? A sword? Rust stain. Looks a very ancient one. You okay? What happened? Nothing. I just stepped on a sword and just lost my footing. Glad you're safe. Hang on, I'm coming through. Huh? Wraith? Is everything okay back there? Huh. Nothing. I'll be right there. What's wrong? Don't worry, it's just a tiny gap. I'll squeeze through in no time. My apologies, Cecil. Could you give me a hand? Alright. My count, we pull. 3, 2, 1. Thanks. I thought I'd be trapped there forever. Talk about a humiliating end. Anyway, you found anything? Yeah. Take a look at these murals. The script is ancient. It must be a relic site from the first settler of the north. The ancient script of the north. Can you read it? I got the basic idea, but our people pass history down through their stories and deeds, not records. Can't be 100% sure about what this truly means. In the distant past, the fires of war burned all the way to the frozen plains of Northstein. The people's prayers summoned the god of war. Wherever their spear pointed, victory followed. When war ended, they trusted peace to humanity and returned to the monolith, leaving the people to safeguard peace with their own hands. Is this God of War another name for the great God of Grace? No, I've never heard of the God of Grace having any other name. I suppose it's just a unique belief of the North. People here revere more primal natural entities. For example, sailors would tattoo ocean waves onto their bodies, believe this will grant them sea's power and ensure safe voyages. So this cave is a site for natural worship or something? I suppose so, but this mural's content is pretty bizarre. Looks like they're performing some kind of ritual. God descends from the monolith. Participants duel answer. No, he's agreeing with the too badly weathered to discern any more specific details. It seems to record some kind of ritual to some deity, one that requires the participants to duel with weapons. These relics must have been left behind with those ancient rites. Like, something's not right. There's blood in these weapons. Fresh blood from just days or weeks ago. Which means they aren't just ancient relics. Someone was here recently using these weapons to perform the ritual, and it looks like it worked. Or at least it was partially successful. What's the Nocturne Eterna? Well, this is the Nocturne Eterna's doing. We must get word to the others. Huh? This longsword? What are you doing here? Get back, Stella! Something's wrong with her. Outlander, accept your fate. Her moves are so distorted. This isn't how normal humans fight. Someone's pulling the strings. Where's the spellcaster? Show yourself! Wait, look out! For conquest! Too slow. Yeah. How is she? No worries, she just passed out. Oops. A weapon. That isn't your usual sword. It looks like an ancient one. The murderous aura vanished the second I disarmed her. That weapon doesn't look good. You better not touch it. Anyway, let's get her back to base. It isn't safe here. I'll secure an exit route. You stay put and keep an eye on her. Got it. Watch your back. She blocked out the moment she was disarmed. Is there a connection? She's not injured. That May she partners with is missing too. Could be that they were attacked by Nocturne Eterna, and she was turned into this by their magic. The murals, the ritual, the weapons, and now Nocturne Eterna. Maybe there's a connection between all this. Stella! Right? What's wrong? Nocturne Eterna? No. I think I'm stuck again. the look, the deadpan look on our face. No help here. It's kind of... Say something! Stella? Stella, you there? She's got a big body, you can't blame her. Can't blame her for having a big body. Everything okay? Team seems stable. Breathing steady. Looks like she's asleep. I didn't mean her, I meant you. You're panting. If you're tired, let me take her. Okay. Not tired. It's just what? I'm so hot. I think I'm having a heat stroke. Sorry, I might need to cool down. Cool down? I knew you were bad with heat, but this is ridiculous. You're wearing so little in this freezing cold and still feeling hot. I can't. Heat is making me dizzy. The vision is blurring. I have to do something, and fast. These clothes are stifling. Hard to peel them off with her on my back, though. Whoa, hold on. What do you think you're doing? Venting heat. Isn't that the most efficient method? Did the heat fry your brain? You don't need to strip just to cool down. Fine, but don't remember, you're the one who said it was hot. Don't blame me if you freeze later. Good thing there's plenty of stuff to cool off with her. A handful of snow should work. Using cells as a sound strategy. Sessa, could you apply snow to my face? That should help. I think you've already dressed cool enough as it is. How's that feel? Phew, much better. My head's clearing up. Great, let's catch our breath and we keep going. I'll need you to handle the rest of my body too. Apparently, cooling the armpits and inner thighs is the most effective when it's suffering from heat stroke. Is that how it works? I don't think that's how it works. But then again, I've never had a heat stroke, nor have I had to deal with someone having a heat stroke, so... Wow, what do I know? I don't think it works that way, though. No way, you can do those parts yourself! And we're back! Huh, guess we're the first one's back. I'll carry Miss Longsword to her room. Good work, now we just wait for the others to come back. Still, not the time. Why has no one else returned? Miss Longsword's partner, the mage girl, is missing too. This is getting a bit worrying. I'm back. The other rooms are empty too. Does this mean something happened to the others too? Just like what happened to the Longsword? Likely. Would it remain like this? If I were Nocturne Eterna, I wouldn't stop with just one victim. Ah, please stop! That's Etta. Let's go. We rush in. Etta stands guard over an unconscious mage girl, shielding her from a berserk guy with an axe. Snap out of it! It's me, Etta! Legion, you were the enemy! Oh boy. Stay back, I'll take care of him. Looks like he's controlled too, watch out! The iron hooves will crush you all! Strange movements, but if it's the same situation as before, I just need to disarm him like I did with Longsword. Yeah! Thought so. No idea how it works, but as soon as I knocked away this weapon, he lost consciousness. Etta, it's over. Are you hurt? Oops. Tyrant! Don't worry, it's alright now. Sorry, I never thought something this terrible would happen. The safety comes first, but I'm so scared I completely froze. It's okay, danger's gone. Come on, deep breath. Your heartbeat, Tyrant. Makes you feel so safe. Sorry to interrupt. Look all you want, but might fill me on what just happened. My apologies. I'll tell you everything. Phew. I'm taking Axe and Mage back to the room. Hope they'll wake up soon. Thank you. At least no one was badly injured. It's a miracle. I saw you shielding the Mage. Did the Axe guy hurt her? No. We found her collapsed on the ground with a strange weapon nearby. The second he picked it up, he just attacked like he was being controlled, right? Yes. What was happening? We ran into the same situation. To give this run down the weapons, the murals in the cave, and how Miss Longsword attacked us. Can't believe something that horrible happened twice. From the looks of it, they were lucky attacked by Nocturne Eterna. But just a guess though, Wraith and I did not spot any Nocturne Eterna. I don't know if this counts as a clue, but I saw them. You saw them? Well, only from behind. There were white horns on their head. There's no mistaking it. White horns. Sounds like the stalker of me Wraith mentioned. Well, who's been stalking me? That's so? Maybe I'm not Nocturne Eterna's true target is Tyrant. Right, that Nocturne Eterna headed for the monolith. And more Nocturne Eterna, Aloria's goal was to destroy monoliths. But why would the entire monolith he already destroyed? Is it because the monolith was rebooted? Are they trying to destroy the monolith before it returns to normal? Or they're just here to stall our investigation? But regardless of the goal, there's no reason for them to be performing this kind of ritual. Something feels off. I'm a missing piece of the puzzle. Participants. Duel. Answer. Tyrant? Wraith. The mural said God descends in their monolith. Participants. Duel. Answer. Right? Word for word. I can remember it clearly. This is just my speculation, but it explains why they haven't touched us. They want us to do their work in fairness to ritual. I see. So that's what the text means. Gather participants for a ritual and have them duel one another until a sole victor remains. Only then will a god grant a response. They aren't trying to take us out. They're thinning the herd. They want a sole victor to precede that answer. And once a victor is chosen, then what? That's the missing piece. We'll have to track down Nocturne Eterna and beat the truth out of them. Brilliant deduction! I expect nothing less from you, Tyrant. plan is set then. We can head to the monolith and flush the Nocturne and turn it out of their hole. Any objections? If not, let's get straight to planning. Sorry, I haven't had a bite since this morning. I'm actually starving. Taru, let's grab some grub first. Wait, our resident chef is Mage Girl, isn't she? And she's out cold. I kept canned rations stashed away. Give me a second. And Maurice! While I stepped away a good while, she returned later with an armful of assorted cans. What kept you? You should have given me a shot if you needed a hand. It took some time to sort through them. These are standard rations of the Sentinel of Dawn. Taste mediocre, but they'll keep you full for hours. Quite useful for during missions. True. At times like this, the taste certainly isn't the top priority. What's wrong, Etta? Something on your mind? You stand there frozen. Oh, sorry. I was tense for so long that now I've relaxed, I'm starting feeling a bit sleepy. I guess I really am feeling a bit tired today. I'll head back to rest now, but I'll make sure I handle the follow-up action plan properly. Okay. Are you alright? Not feeling sick or anything? Not at all. I'll be fine after I rested for a bit. Just take some of these cans back to Eats. I took some here. I took them here anyway. Pick a flavor you like. Thank you, thank you. Well, I'll head inside then. Enjoy your meal, everyone, and good night. Ray keeps her eyes fixed at his back, and she returns to her room. This is exactly looking concerned, but more like she's trying to confirm something. I can see why. I mean, she's acting a little suspicious. All right, that's that. When we come back, I'm gonna wrap up here. When we come back, we'll tackle the rest of the story. I gotta make sure my audio actually recorded this time around. So, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.